Hello, the Bruce's Roos here, and welcome back to Golden Sandbox, the channel where I aim to push creativity to its limit in the sandbox that is Sea of Thieves. One of my fondest memories in my many hours spent in Sea of Thieves was my first ever fight with Captain Briggsy. She's brought so much fun and adventure to the Sea of Thieves community. I decided after all this time it was time for me to repay the favor to Captain Briggsy and give her what she wanted, a second chance at life. She didn't ask to be turned into a skeleton lord for all of eternity, so I decided to give her a day in the sun by bringing her back to the land of the living and keeping her alive for as long as I possibly could. So after being given the magic compass, I went to go meet her at her site of reincarnation, the Crooked Mast.
Surrender and I'll grant you a quick death. You can't defeat me.
Quite the flair for the dramatics. Today I was rocking a galleon, solo, because I was given the incorrect impression that Briggsy's HP pool scaled based on the size of your ship, and I had wanted her to be as beefy as possible. Turns out her HP pool is based on the size of your crew, not ship. So I soloed a galleon for this entire time for no reason whatsoever. Aside from a brief bout with a brig that was horribly confused about who Briggsy was.
Are you Captain Briggsy?
No, I'm not. She's here.
Is that your pet?
My first few hours were pretty tame. Crooked Mast is far from the most exciting island to be stuck on, so I really felt for Captain Briggsy. To be alive once more but be limited to the vertical monstrosity that is Crooked Masts would be devastating. To kill time, I tried to chase a chicken from the bottom to the top of Crooked Masts, which was very difficult and tedious, as well as fished for a bit. With my mind now melting, I jumped at the opportunity to do a Fort of the Damned with the brig that had stumbled across me. Of course I was going to do a Fort of the Damned with them while keeping a close eye on Crooked Masts and Briggsy. I said my see you soons to Captain Briggsy and helped gather up the ritual skulls, take down a Rebirth 3 sloop that had been lurking, as well as gather some Fort of the Damned lights. We went and got it started and made it through the first Fort of the Damned without any problems. They were hoping to do a second one, so I went to check on Briggsy in the meantime. Briggsy was still hanging out at Crooked Masts, but now something about this was starting to feel kind of sad. I'd gone off and done an entire Fort of the Damned while she stayed at Crooked Masts, likely spouting her same old nonsense. Was she happy? I left her again to catch back up with my brigantine friends at the Fort of the Damned, but now I was just feeling, honestly, a bit guilty. I'd brought her back from the dead, but with her inability to travel the seas, the most piratey thing she was capable of was dueling me with her flintlock, but even that she wasn't super good at.
Now stand still and die.
You miss? You got this. The second Fort of the Damned was where things fell apart for my brigantine friends. A tucker had kegged their ship, giving a sloop duo an opening to take over the fort. The Ghost of Greymarrow was stuck in a wall, being mercilessly beaten by one of the sloopers. While there was no love lost between me and the Ghost of Greymarrow, I began feeling sympathy for him too. He likely lived and died hundreds, maybe even thousands of times a day across all of the Sea of Thieves servers, to exist only to be defeated. This was no life of a pirate. My allied brigantine came back only to get tricked by the sloop players and have them and their ship go up into flames. Even though they had sunk and had died while doing this Fort of the Damned twice, they still lived in a way that Briggsy, who had been alive this whole time, could never. With the Fort of the Damned nonsense over, I returned to the Crooked Masts, to Briggsy, 6 hours in, with Briggsy absolutely berating me upon my return.
Today you have the honor of dying at the hands of Captain Briggsy. Your regret. There's nothing personal. I just really want to kill you. I never asked to be cursed.
What did she want? What was she trying to tell me? Stop it, Briggsy, knock it off. Finally, it hit me. Captain Briggsy wanted to live, not to be bound to the Crooked Masts. There was only one way to do that, though. She must be killed. At 9 hours in, I found a sloop to the south. They would be perfect for the task at hand. So, Briggsy has been alive for 9 hours. At Crooked Masts. Here at Crooked Masts. And so the thing is, so my whole bit here is that I can't be done until she's dead. But I'm not gonna do it. I need to protect her. Do you get what I'm saying? Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Don't go over there. And with your bullets or swords or in whatever fashion you choose, don't go over there and kill Captain Briggsy.
Don't.
Yes.
With what you just said.
Yes, and there's definitely not a few kegs throughout the island that you could use on Captain Briggsy if you were gonna kill her, which you won't, because it's my job to protect her. I'm gonna go back over to my boat. My galleon over there. I'll let you decide. Captain Briggsy, no!
I never asked to be cursed.
Don't worry, I'll defend you with my good aim. Oh, shoot.
Watch out.
Oh, shoot. Captain Briggsy, no!
Oh no!
I can't believe I just let that happen. Poor Briggsy.
Poor
Oh my
Briggsy,
God.
man.
With 300,000 gold worth of fireworks now in tow, and my sloop friend now also a member of my crew, we aimed to do right by Captain Briggsy. While Captain Briggsy was alive with me for 9 hours, we discussed our post-mortem wishes, and she was very explicit in what she wanted. She had asked to be reunited with her love, to witness one more fireworks show at Thieves Haven, and then finally be buried atop Mermaid's Hideaway. Additionally, because she lived her life of piracy very dangerously, she asked that in her final journey, we do as she would always do and keep any kegs we find on the main deck of our ship. We set off to give Captain Briggsy the one final sail she deserved.
The other day I saw you in a stranger's smile. I was a statue, staring like a child. What am I supposed to do now that you're gone? What am I supposed to do now that you're gone? It's so strange without you now, but I still feel you.
You know, didn't ask to be cursed, but ended up here anyway. I have a few words that I wanted to say. These are words that Briggsy actually used to say to me, you know, back when Briggsy was alive for the second time for 9 hours today. Briggsy once said to me, "It's nothing personal, I just really want to kill you." And then there was another really funny time where Briggsy said, "Not bad for a flesh-faced thief, now stand still and die." That one always made me laugh, because Briggsy had such a unique sense of humor. Lastly, you know, Briggsy once said that today you have the honor of dying at the hands of Captain Briggsy, and today I have the honor of burying Captain Briggsy with my hands. Do you have anything that you would like to say?
I only knew Briggsy for a short while, but they seemed like quite the character. They will be truly missed.
Briggsy is good and buried.
That's a fire one.
Incredible. I have to wipe away some tears. Oh my gosh, there's a keg.